Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading for today. Thank you so much for clicking here. I saw a few new people slide in the side door there, so if you are a Taurus or you're cross-watching for a Taurus and you're brand new here to Ten of Cups, thank you for subscribing. And my gratitude to you. I hope that you will say something in the comments or exchange energy with me in some sort of way, because it does make these energy readings a lot more interesting if I can get your energy and find out who you are a little bit. All right. Here we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you for clicking here if you are brand new. And if you are my ride or die, thank you for clicking here always. I do appreciate you. 1,000 times gratitude. I am your Taurus sister. It is in my sun. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, whatever energies are in and around me today. I do not date these readings for you, Taurus. I find that they will find you, these readings, when they are supposed to find you, or you will find them. One of the two. Here we go. Taurus. All right. Got some transformation in the future, something coming to an end. I think after a period of feeling like you were out of balance, feeling like you were kind of towing the line or trying to keep yourself balanced, I feel like for some of you, you have been unstable either financially, spiritually, maybe physically, your health has been off. I feel like when I see the Two of Pentacles, it is a choice. You can make the choice to do something different. A lot of us put labels on ourselves. Some of us, when we're in this energy, we will put labels on ourselves, and it's time to pull off those labels. Friend, mother, lover, it's time for you to move forward in your own energy and stop feeling off balance. I feel like you are trying to live up to something. That's what it tells me. I also feel that with the Magician and the Two of Pentacles, that you have been manifesting this. You've been asking for help from the universe, whether it's through prayer or manifestation or meditation. I feel like the Magician being the card of Aries, you've been asking, help me take action. I know you are blessing me with the tools. Please help me to use those. And I feel like you're answered. I feel like it's an answered prayer because you get some justice here. Things start to work out in your favor. I feel you had to take a really long look at yourself, Taurus, and I feel as though with justice that you do get some balance here. You get some justice, you get some balance, and I feel as though now you're in a position to be able to look at things from all sorts of views, right? The Hanged Man is looking at something from a different point of view, trying to find a resolution to something. In the future, though, we have you headed toward change. Yeah, something that is that you feel is wish fulfillment. I feel like with the Chariot here, we have you racing to victory. But before you can have that victory, I believe there has to be transformation. Something has to end so something can begin. And for all of you, that is going to be something different, right? For some of you, it'll be a relationship. For some of you, it'll be a job, or maybe moving to a new home. Let's take a look at the Magician and the Two of Pentacles here. You are praying for balance here, I feel. And it took a while to get there, because I feel as though it feels like you're blaming yourself for something. What are you blaming yourself for? Toxicity. Blaming yourself for something that you feel like you did, said, or did. We've got Capricorn and Leo here. We've got Pisces here and Aries. So it could have something to do with any of those signs. We've got Libra, of course. Doesn't have to. So I feel like you're manifesting. But I feel like the thing is this, is that you can manifest all you want, but if you don't believe you're worth your manifestation, it's not going to show. So I have a lot of people sometimes in the comments, and I really feel for you. My heart feels for you, because you're like, it's not coming. Why is it not coming? Where is it? Why isn't it here? And I'm not blaming it on you. All I'm saying is that sometimes the case is that although you're asking for it and want it, and it's not coming to you because either one, you haven't leveled up yet enough to get it, enough to be on that vibration, or two, you are asking for it, but you really don't feel as though you deserve it. And that's, to me, what the Eight of Swords is. It's like, I want it, but do I really deserve it? And I feel like somebody finally makes the decision that they're worthy of the balance and worthy of the justice. And it scares you to move forward. But understand what it's showing here is that even though there's fear and you feel like it could be an attachment that you have that you're dragging into the future, I feel like with the Devil energy, it ends up being fear of really getting what you want. And I know that sounds like a paradox, but Taurus, it feels like you're really scared of what could be great and wonderful and lovely. And we're in Leo season right now. And so I feel like the sun is here to tell you, you're going to make the right decision. You're looking things over right now. You're waiting. You're hanging there, trying to see it from a different point of view. You're going to make the right decision going into the future. I know you're scared, but the sun is here. And the sun is the best card in the deck. It shows you everything. You no longer have any guesswork. You can see for miles. You can make right decisions. You're feeling as though you're growing spiritually, professionally, right? Everything grows under the sun. And I feel like you're in a growth period here, but you're scared that you are going to get exactly what you asked for, because Taurus, I think you are. I feel like your manifestation is really kind of, Charlie just said, the tip of the tongue. I feel like that it feels as though you ask for it, and ask for it, and ask for it, but there's a period of time or a period of lull, or we've been talking about the inactive period, or it's my word, but I call it purgatory. Although it's not punishment, I understand, but it feels like it, right, sometimes? But I feel like that you decide to feel the fear and walk through it anyway. You decide to get your balance, feel that fear, and move forward. And I feel as though the sun is here to help you do that, to shine a light on you, to tell you, look, you are fabulous. You are going to get what you want. I feel like you still are there looking at the situation, hoping you can find an answer. There we go. Wow. It's a transformation of healing, Taurus. I feel as though you wanted to be healed, but possibly you either didn't know how, or it wasn't your time. And that's truth, right? It's all in divine timing, that maybe it wasn't your time. There we go. So I feel as though you decide to bring something to an end. What you bring to an end is the overthinking and the doubt that you don't have all the tools. The Magician is here, and we know that the Major Arcana cards are something you can't change. This is coming at you. The Major Arcana is coming at you 100. You cannot change that. But what you can do is either react or respond, right? I feel as though the Magician here, I feel like you were doubting that you really were worth it. But I feel like you've had a change of mind, a transformation, and some healing. And you've realized that it's okay to be scared. It's true, right? Taurus, it's okay to be scared. We're all terrified. And anybody who tells you that they're not, if they're not terrified, they're not moving forward. They're not making progression in their life. And it's terrifying to take a new turn. And what I mean by take a new turn is leave a relationship, sell the house, decide to sell everything and buy a camper and keep moving, or live out of a van, or do you know what I mean? Like, and I feel as though that toxicity can happen if we don't continue to change and grow. And the sun is growth. You've decided you're going to change regardless of how you feel. I feel like the universe throws you the star. So we have Scorpio energy here. We have the star, which is Aquarius. We have the Queen of Cups, who is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, because we're in a general reading. It can be any of those. Six of Pentacles tells me that things start to even out for you. You start to get reciprocity, not only from others, but I think you start to be easier on yourself. You start to realize you're worth the reciprocity. I think that's what you figure out as you're hanging in the Hanged Man energy. In the Piscean energy of, yeah, I need to be okay with who I am. I feel like you do go through an ascension. You might be going through an ascension now. For me, the moon cycles are always hard. I am a Pisces moon, and if you have water in your moon, I feel like the the moon cycles are hard for you too, you can let me know. If you are Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, you can let me know down below in the comments. Yeah, so you take action. You take action in your own healing, is what you do. You decide that there is more to life than just sitting here in the toxicity, not making any decisions. This reading tells the story of that it was more uncomfortable being where you were than moving forward, because it can be terrifying moving forward if you don't know what's in the future. If you're just hanging there in the hanged man energy, that is a bit of a knowing. With the sun here, you really knew that you could do it, and so that's why you're getting reciprocity, possibly from others, but maybe from yourself. So we have the King of Wands. This could be a person. So King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but it also is the energy of taking action. And I feel that taking action, I feel like you now feel as though the universe has your back. We've got the lion at the back of the king, right? That the universe has your back because there's the universe healing you, right? Giving you hope and healing you. And knowing even though that you're scared to do it, I feel like you're connected to yourself now enough. I feel like for those of you, if you've been going through ascension symptoms, I really do abhor you to go look it up on the internet. What are the ascension symptoms? And for some of you, you will find that you probably have been through an ascension and are now seeing things clearer because you're more connected. You're more connected to your source than you ever were. I feel as though in the past there is some regrets about not taking action on this healing. But I really feel that going forward here, that you now start to tell people about your ascension, about how you feel more spiritual, more like yourself. It's almost if, for those of you who have been through your first awakening already, you understand that it's almost as like, it's like you go back to being the person you forgot you were before life, before the people in your life, and before the job in your life, before life in general and society began to write on the slate of who you are. And you go back to that person and you look at all the things written on your slate, and then you start to cross off the things which no longer apply to you. So Taurus, I think you are crossing things off the list. I feel like you are now in this energy, this psychic energy. I feel like you're now ready to speak. You're ready to communicate with people. You're ready to give reciprocity. I feel like you're feeling in a state of awareness of you. And I also feel like there is someone, I feel like it's a person. It could be the King of Wands. It could be a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Capricorn, but or a Leo or Pisces. Take it as it resonates. I feel as though that there is somebody that you want to give reciprocity to or want to get it from in the future. And I feel like the reason you weren't getting it is because you had not yet leveled up or became emotionally available or emotionally aware or emotionally intelligent. Those are all stages of learning. Those are all ascensions for sure. You come out of this energy of feeling bad, looking too far in the past, which is depressing, and looking too far in the future, which is a lot of anxiety. You come out of this energy, and 9 and 1 is 10, you end that cycle. And now you're able to make conversation, open up a new conversation with people who you can be reciprocal with, who you can get back from what you give. But I think you're being very selective, honestly, because this Ace of Swords is also a sort of truth and clarity. It can also be about contracts as well. So it could be a life contract, and you've ascended into a place where now you understand what your life contract is. And that is to really take this sword, have conversations, find out who's going to give you reciprocal energy, and then move forward. And you're going to cut out the people who are not being reciprocal. But I will bring to your attention that we have a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands. I feel as though you're thinking about someone. I feel like the thought of someone that you would love to transform the energy with and heal with. Someone that you've had regrets about how things fell apart in the past. I feel like the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are soulmates. And I feel like you could be thinking or feeling that you can no longer be stuck here. And I think that's the energy that's transforming. You know that this person either is your flame or your soulmate, or the person you're connected to energetically. And you do have a little bit of past regret, I feel. But moving forward, I feel like you're closing the cycle of past regrets. You're going to leave it where it is. You understand that this is your person, but they need to come forward because you have a lot of stuff that's coming up in the future. I feel like you're getting out there again. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time alone, but the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles tells me you're ready to share. You're ready to share. You're ready to get out there and maybe go out for dinner, buy someone dinner, or have someone take you out and buy you dinner. Maybe your pentacles are a lot better, but I feel mostly that this is, that you're now starting to see people or go out with people that are giving you the same energy that you're giving them. And I think that's why the Ace of Swords is here. There we go. All right. Fell out. I couldn't take them all, Taurus, but I did. I took some of them. Look at that. Yeah. I feel like the king might be someone who's been watching you, or you've been watching them. There is some communication coming, and it is about some sort of a solid foundation, whether that's friendship or love. I feel like someone is going to take action, and action toward you or you toward them. And I feel like also that's why the Ace of Swords has showed up here, because there is someone who is learning about you or gaining knowledge about you, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates, flip it. It's a general reading, right? I feel like someone is in a learning stage. They could be in a learning stage spiritually. You are the Hierophant after all. You are the spiritual teacher. But I feel as though someone here has been watching you. Could be someone who's younger than you, but I feel as though there is going to be some communication here, Taurus. And I don't know when. The Eight of Wands could mean 8 weeks. But of course, we've got 8, 9, 10. We've got the end of a cycle, someone dropping their burdens and deciding to come forward, because I feel like whatever they've learned about you, Taurus, has given them the energy or maybe the clarity that they need to be reciprocal with you. Something's been growing while you've been alone, doing your own thing. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is someone who's been waiting but growing. Someone who is who has been by themselves, or this could be you. This could also be Virgo energy. I feel like the Hermit energy is energy from the sun, sort of, that you take into the Hermit energy to try and find out who you are. I feel like the person you're going to be reciprocal with could be someone who is in Taurus energy. They could be a Virgo. They could have air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But either way, I think that whoever the person is that's giving you clarity, it could be the king, doesn't have to be, it could be any of these signs that I've mentioned here. I feel like somebody's made a decision. Yeah, the two of Swords in the reverse is about making a decision and going with it. Finally getting out of the stuck energy. And that could also account for the Hermit that's here. The stuck energy could be in the Hermit. It could be, I had to wait to grow. I had to wait because the seeds of intention I had planted weren't ready for growth yet. And I feel like while this person, maybe it's you, maybe it's them, while they're spending time in Hermit mode, they'd make a decision that they want to move forward, and they decide that it's time for an apology. An apology, and possibly someone that you thought you'd never see again, right? That pig up in the corner has got wings, I'm just saying. And there is a cup of love that might be dropping in on you. Someone that you would be a good partner for, someone that you don't see coming. Someone that has been in your soul, that you've been connected to. Under the surface, you haven't been telling anybody what's been going on, but I feel like in your heart and your soul, and really who you are, I feel like psychically you know what's going on. I feel like for those of you who are connected to self, there it is. Jeez. Taurus, your cards, I'm just saying, that last reading that I did for you, the extension was off the hook, right? There we go. These cards just keep coming up. You do not see the Emperor coming. There is a new cycle about to open up for you, and you just don't see it. Because for some of you, not all of you, some of you still don't believe you have worth. Still don't believe you're worth it. For others of you, you've leveled up. You've leveled up to the Emperor. And although you don't see the Emperor coming, it is time. It's divine timing. It's time, the time of alchemy, the one time that the perfect time when all things are perfect and the universe says it's a go. It's what we get. Time to drop the burdens with someone. Taurus, that's all I'm going to give you for today. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. If you're interested in a private reading, if this sounds like your situation and you want to expand on it more, please look over in the description. You will see a link that'll take you to Wizio, which is where you can book me beginning at $40. I'm going to go for now. Y'all know that I love you so much. I'm going to go for now. Bye, guys.